word on the street, word around your town, baby, and word on that block, whichever way you want to say it. People are finally seeing who you truly are. It's almost like you were cloaked and God didn't really show anybody, the favor over your life or the power that was within you, the Holy Spirit that was within you, the love for yourself. Maybe people didn't really realize how much you actually loved yourself, or you were healing to love yourself, right? And what they're saying around this town, this street, this block is that you run a very, very, very strict program. Okay? Your boundaries are solid, your standards are elevated, and your energy, baby, your energy is so sacred. You're not finna have people all up in your energy, all up in your space that don't belong there. You're not finna have your energy all up in spaces that don't belong there. Okay? It's very untouchable. Folks are realizing real quick that you are not someone that they can play with. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they never knew. But baby, they finna find out right now. Okay? They're already finding out. Okay? You've outgrown the version of yourself that tolerated disrespect and consistency and half efforts. Okay? Listen to me. The half effort part is really the part. A lot of people did not meet you halfway. They met you a quarter of a way and expected you to come forth all the other ways. You were accepting half effort as people for the longest. Even in the workplace, just because you seen that they was trying just a little bit, you accepted it, but they was not meeting you halfway. They were not showing up for you the way that they should have been showing up. These people were not showing up in a way where you guys can actually be equally yoked, or your iron can sharpen their iron can sharpen your iron. They was not meeting you halfway. Okay? So now these days, you move on easily from people and places that no longer serve you. And it's not cold. I don't want you to think that, oh, I'm a bitch. Oh, I'm cold. Oh, I'm cold-hearted. Oh, I'm this. No, it's simply you having self-love. It's simply you knowing your worth. It's simply you putting your eyes on and realizing that these people is only giving you half-ass efforts. And some people barely even gave you halfway. Is you finally putting some glasses on and seeing people for who they truly are in your life and what they're bringing to the table and what they are taking away. It's not being rude. It's not being cold. It's not just shutting the world out. No, it's self-love. You love yourself. You're not letting someone play with yourself. You're not letting someone in and out of your energy. You're not doing that. Your boundaries are so solid. Your standards are so elevated. And this energy is too sacred to have these wishy-washy people energies in your space. In your sacred space, absolutely not. Okay? And we're going to talk about your exes too for a second, because I have to talk about them. The ones who thought that they could circle back like nothing ever happened, those are the ones I really want to talk about, okay? Because I'm getting like you've had some recent encounters with some exes of yours who were trying to spin the block on you after they done entertained somewhere else, did something else, all this other bullshit, okay? And I feel like this could have recently taken place where like an ex tried to reach out to you, try to invite you somewhere, but it wasn't really planned and thought out. Could have just tried to invite you somewhere to try to keep you around, keep you in the energy or whatever it was. One second, y'all. But yeah, there could have been some people that tried to come in to like reach out to you to invite you somewhere, but it wasn't really thought out plans. It's just to try to say something to you to keep you on their roster. I'm getting like a lot of these exes, they had you on their roster with other people. And when you started to get too strict, or when you decided to say, I'm not dealing with this, I want something more stable, something more consistent, this is when these people started to like entertain everybody else that was on their roster, right? And then after entertaining everybody else that was on their roster, when they noticed that those people really wasn't doing it for them, like energetically, right? They came back to you because they knew that you had this energetic presence that was different from everybody on the roster. It's like they had you on a roster mixed with all these people, but they knew that you was the standout. You didn't blend in with these people. You were nothing like these people, but they knew you were the standout, but they had to add other people on their roster because they knew that you wasn't just going for anything. So they needed somebody that was more, confirmation, more easier to deal with. Somebody that was more down for their shenanigans. Somebody that would just come through whenever they just ringed you and say, hey, you want to come through? No actual plans. Like, you got a fucking life. And it's not like these are people that you're actually like actively in a relationship with or actively dating. These are like fake ass sneaky links or whatever that never got to the next level, who never planned actual dates. So you can't even say like you were properly dating some of these people. You get what I'm saying? But I'm seeing where these people decided to reach out to you. Some of them could be doing that very, very soon. But I'm getting some already did it. And this is why they know that you run a strict program, because some of them have already tried to reach out to you. And the way that you responded to them, let them know that you run a strict ass motherfucking program. They're not spinning the block on nobody. You don't need them to spin the block. You don't even care about them. You done moved on. I'm getting exes of yours that either had you in competition, fake competition with other women, or if this is the men listening, masculines listening to me, your feminine had you in fake competition with other men. And when that competition bailed out or became boring or just became too much, here they go trying to creep back. Oh, well, this girl, she a little strict, but it never was chaotic, or she got her own place, or he got his own place, so it's peaceful over there. Let me see what's up with them, or let me see if I can just go kick it with them, Netflix and chill. It's like, that's what I'm getting. It's like these exes are craving some type of peace. They're craving some type of intimacy. And here they go trying to reach out to you, but they discarded you in the past. It's almost like I just heard my spirit say, I'm only into you one time. After that, it's over. It's like you were into these exes maybe one time. Like when you first met them, you were so into them, whatever. They was playing games, and now you don't like them no more. It's like, I only like you one time. What is this saying? I don't know. I'm not saying it right, but y'all get what I'm saying. It's like, I only like you one time. After that, it's a dub. It's like you only liked this person one time. After that, it's giving, I could care less about you. But this person, they wanted to come in and see if you still cared about them. And they got hit with a rude awakening that you're running a strict program. You're not even the same person. Okay? So yeah, these exes, they try to pop up in your messages, thinking that you're still the same person that they once knew. I'm hearing you blocking people instantly. I'm hearing you saying stuff to them that nobody ever says. So like, say somebody like, oh, do you miss me? You're like, no. Oh, when are you free? Never. Oh, when can I see you? I can't. I'm busy right now. Like, I'm seeing you shut them down with stuff like that. And they never expected that. I don't know if they thought that you were this soft person that had a little bound, because I'm getting like you always was clear about what you wanted. You always had your intentions set about what type of relation, like what you were doing. You never wanted to just be like sneaking links and this confusion and shit. It's like you wanted a relationship with these people. You wanted to take these people serious. You was loving these people in the beginning. Then they decided to be funny and play around, and this is what the fuck happened. Right? And they thought that they was going to be able to come back. I'm getting like time done passed. For some of you, months done passed. Years done passed. Literally. And you having these people trying to come back around thinking that you're the same person. Baby, we have the opportunity and the chance to change every day. Don't ever give somebody months to heal, to get close to God, and think that you're going to receive the same person when you come back to them. It don't work like that. Okay, so I'm seeing some of you, you're just blocking people instantly. As soon as their name pop up on your phone, blocked. You don't even got nothing to hear. You don't want to hear nothing they got to say. No explanation, no discussion, no access. Some of you, you're letting it be known so that they're not confused. Sometimes I like to do that. I like to set the record straight so nobody out here confused and we all telling the right story. So if I'm really done with somebody, I'll really let it be known to you, hey, I'm really, we not that no more. When can I see you? Never. I don't want to see you. Like, I make it clear to a motherfucker. Because sometimes when you just ignoring people, they feel like they haven't gotten their answer from you, so they'll still keep trying. Years down the line, weeks down the line, months down the line. Sometimes you got to just nip it in the bud and let them know, hey, this ain't that. Go on about your day, I'm going about mine, and then you can block them. You get what I'm saying? But some of you, I'm hearing you just blocking them off the rip. But word of advice, sometimes when you do it like that, people try to find excuses and reasons to pop up on you or to keep reaching out because they haven't gotten a real clear answer by you. So what I'll say is let them know, hey, no, I'm okay. I do not want to see you. Hey, no, I'm doing fine. And then block them so that they get it. You get what I'm trying to say here? But to just block them instantly without no type of explanation, even though they don't deserve one from you, but still, just to make sure if you're really, really done. This has worked for me and people have stopped reaching out. But when I never say something, they always still call, block calls, different calls. So what I do is I send them a text like, hey, can you please stop calling me? We're done. This ain't that. I moved on. And by that point, their ego is shattered. They know it. And they actually respect it because I'm not all in their face. I'm not just blocking them, having them going on for years and years and years, months and months and months. I kind of just put it right there in the forefront, let them know, and then block them and move on. So some of y'all should do it that way. Some of you're already doing it that way. And some of y'all don't give a fuck. You're just like blocking them instantly. But just know that they might spin a block because people act slow. Like, well, you never explained nothing. You just blocked me. So I just blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So anyways, like I was saying before, it's something about when someone loses their spot in your life, you don't reopen a door they walked out of. Like if somebody happily walks out of a door that you opened for them in your life, you will let them walk the fuck away forever. And it's almost like when you like somebody the first time, that's the first time that you like them. Like, you're not the type to like somebody and then they disrespect you, they do you wrong, they are inconsistent, and then you fall back liking them. It's like they got one chance to really show you that they fucking with you, that they dealing with you. They got one chance to reciprocate the energy. It's almost like, I only like somebody, really, 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 really like somebody the first time. Once you show me who you is and you're inconsistent, you don't have true plans, your intentions is not clear and set and precise, baby, then my liking for you might just dwindle away because now I'm seeing you for who you truly are, which is nothing. Okay? So yeah, but that is a sign of discipline, healing, and just knowing exactly what you deserve. And I don't want nobody to make you think that you're doing too much or you're not doing enough or you're not giving people enough chances and chances. You don't got to do none of that shit. It shows discipline that you're able to move forward from a connection. It shows discipline that you're able to identify that this situation is not for you. Let it be known to that person and block them out of your life. That is very grown. That is very healed. And that is very much showing people you know exactly what you deserve. Because the thing about the world is if you don't know what you deserve, the world will give you what you deserve. It's one of those things. If you don't know your worth, the world is going to treat you based on what they think you're worth. So you got to come in right. You got to come in with boundaries and high standards because if not, the world will play with you. It's almost like what I said before. If you don't raise your children, the world will raise them for you. And you may not like the way that the world will raise them. So you got to make a name for yourself. We're all born with this identity that our parents, our school, our friends, family done gave us. If you don't break free from that and become yourself, the world will still identify you with the identity that your parents or your family gave you as you were growing up. And I did a message about that a while ago, how it's that in between where the world created you to be something and then you get of a certain age or you go through that awakening and now you're breaking free from what the world told you was and now you're becoming who you are. Never stop becoming or showing the world who you are because if you do not, they will try to tell you who you are for you. Okay, I don't care how you grew up. I don't care what religion. I don't care what I don't care what it is. You need to become who you are, because if not, the world will classify you as who they always thought that you was. If they feel like you're a pushover and people could just use and abuse you, this is what the world is going to see you as. So you need to reclaim your power so that the world is reintroduced to who you truly are, okay? So I love this, because this is showing that you're very disciplined and you're very healed. You're not dwelling on the old shit. You're not trying to get back. You're not sending long paragraphs about how they hurt you and all that. No, you're simply realizing that this person cannot give you what you need. And if something that cannot give you what you need, you just leave it there for someone else. You don't have to antagonize it. You don't have to cuss it out. You don't have to talk about how they can't show up. Some people just do not have the level or capabilities to show up in the way that you need them, but they can show up for someone else. Let them be the best man for someone else, because he's not the best man for you. That don't mean we got to break his soul and knock him down in the process. Just let them go. You get what I'm saying? That shows how healed you are when you can accept somebody for who they are presenting themselves to be, right? And let them do what they want. As long as they're not overstepping your boundaries, as long as you make yourself clear, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with you being grown about a situation and not trying to tear somebody down because y'all didn't make it to, the next step. At the end of the day, if something is not for you, you leave it there. If you walking into a grocery store and you don't like beets, you don't go walking over to the beets and start cussing them out and talking about how they so red and nasty. And then, no, you leave them right there on the counter. You leave them right there in the bin with all the other vegetables. And you go get the vegetables that is for you. You don't go antagonizing the ones that you do not like or you do not want. You get what I'm saying here? All right. But yeah, so your evolution is making some people uncomfortable. Okay. They're used to this older version of you, the one who wasn't too critical or analytical about certain things when it comes to your life, when it comes to your love, when it comes to your healing. Okay, they're used to the one who accepted less, and you always dimmed your lights. You always just accepted the bare minimum to make other people feel comfortable and stuff like that. And that's what they're used to. But that version, baby, she's gone. Christina's gone. Everybody know that reference. Christina's gone, okay? That version of you is gone. You love yourself way too much to ever go backwards. All right? So let people talk. Let the word spread around your town. Let the word spread around your block. Let the word spread on the streets, baby, because the truth is simple. You're stepping into your power, protecting your peace, and moving with a level of confidence that cannot be shaken, and you're not looking back. Who's turning into a pillar of salt, getting stuck into the past because we decided to look back on what a motherfucker doing or saying about us? Nobody about to be Lot's wife part 2. So let them talk. If they ain't talking, you ain't popping. If you ain't got no haters, then you ain't stopping shit. Okay? Somebody that got haters, they stopping the whole evolution of the world, because everybody like, oh, why they hating on them? Oh, what they don't like about them? Oh, who's this person that's interesting and people is hating on them? You want the world to stop when you come through. You know what I'm saying? You want people to talk. Good and bad shit. Talk it up, talk it up, talk it up, talk it up. You just ain't going to talk it in my face. You could whisper it to your peers all you want. You could whisper it to your family all you want. You could do all that, baby, but you ain't going to disrespect me in my face. At the end of the day, you can't be walking around here as a grown person thinking that everybody has good things to say about you. Some people got some disheartening things to say about you, but one thing about it, they better not say it to your motherfucking face. People know exactly what to say to your face and what to say behind your back. So let them talk behind your back all you want. All they want, all you want, whatever. As long as they're not disrespecting you, as long as your boundaries are still clear, as long as your level of confidence can't be shaken, as long as your peace is still protected and you are still stepped into your power, nobody gives a fuck what the naysayers have to say. Okay, period. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of y'all. And I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.